Okay, start, sir. Recording is started.
Good evening, students. Today in strategic management, we will see today the topic that is strategic management model for contingency planning. So first of all, you will have to understand what is meant by contingency. Contingency is a activity which is done generally by any department organizations when you are in the distress. Distress means when you are in the planning, when you are in the problem. So in planning, in problem, you have to make alternate strategies, or you have to plan the things, and you have to make the contingencies. Contingencies means planning in step by step, the group wise. That is called as contingency planning. Means if a target is a very big and it is very difficult to achieve, or you are facing the problems, and that time, what you have to do, you have to differentiate the goal into different segments, and that is called as contingency planning. So here you have to choose the contingency strategies. Contingency strategies means you have to choose contingency strategies, that is what is to be done by an individual. That allotment, that is we call it such in resource allocation of resources, means you will allocate the resources as well as you will allocate the duties to them. Okay. And for that, you will be designing the different kinds of contingency strategies, how to deal in the situation. Generally, what happens, you know, that key, whenever the aircraft in the air, it is in the distress, it is in the problem. So all are making an efforts to contact with the aircraft, and we are making the aircraft to land on the ground very safely. For that, so many agencies will be involved in all kinds of activities. Likewise here, when the problem is there, when all right from the general manager, layman, workforce up to general managers, everybody is getting involved in the activities. And already every company is having their activity, their strategies in dealing with the awkward situations or difficult situations. So what are the various strategies? There are different strategies, but out of that, you will choose that a particular strategy to deal with the contingency, that we called it such a contingency strategy. And what we have to do again in the same formula, strategic management process. Yet you already analyzed, and you have only choose the strategies, and after choosing the strategies, you have to implement the strategies. Means develop the medium and short range policies, plans, program for each contingency strategy. Here, the short term policies and plans, because these strategies will never work for a long time. Every organization, they are having their short term strategies, long term strategies, then medium term strategies, as well as they are having their strategies for their own functionings. They are having the plans for their own functionings. So here, in the awkward situations, what you will do, you will select the contingency strategies and implement these strategies, and these strategies are of the short range nature. Next. Now, here in the case of a small business, how the strategic management takes place, we will see. Here, we require the corporate level strategies. Corporate level strategies means the strategies which designed or which is required to run the corporate. That is, here you have seen middle and supervisor level strategies. Corporate level strategies means will be given by the head, and middle and supervisor level strategies, how we are designing it, that marketing policies and plans, production operation management policies and plans, financial policies and plans, human resources resource policies and plan, R&D policies and plan. Means here you have seen, in order to get the synergy effect, all the departments of the organizations are getting involved, and they're having their plans, strategies in case dealing with a difficult situation. That is called as contingency. So middle level and supervisor level the personals will be implementing these kind of the strategies. Next. Here we'll go one by one. Production, operation, and strategic management. In case of production departments, how the strategic management takes place. Production of goods and rendering services in the organizations. Production operation manager helps strategic management process by making decisions relating to production facilities, location of factory, factory layout, facilities layout, capacity planning, inventory and quality of goods services, scheduling and product design. See, you are already studied the subject, that is operation and supply chain management. And you know what is meant by factory, what are the various factors which is affecting on the functioning of organizations, how should be the layout of factory. Okay, more smooth functioning, there's a smooth functioning, then capacity, planning, inventory, quality of goods, services, quality, scheduling, product design. These are various kinds of the strategies, strategies we are designing, or we can say that we are doing the strategic management in case of our productions and operation departments. Means here, for example, that key, suppose a military force is there. Generally, we have seen, we have cleared this in the earlier lecture, that strategy is a word which comes from the military origin. Military origin means when there is a normal time or peace, all are functioning with the normal plans and strategies. But when there is a war, then we are changing the strategies. Means allotting the resources, movement of troops, then SOP, standard operating procedure during the war. Likewise here, you face a problem, means it's a war. If the organization is working smoothly, there is no problem. With your normal plan strategies, you can go ahead. But if organization is facing the problem, okay, maybe internal problem or maybe the external problem, then that in that case, what you have to do, you have to use the various strategies, that is called as strategies during the problem, that is contingency strategies. Here, whole departments of the functioning of operation departments during the normal time and during the strategic time, that is strategic means problematic time. How you are managing all these things, it must be with you. Next. Finance and strategic management. Contributions of finance manager to the strategic management include the decisions relating capital structure, capital budgeting, dividend policy, capital issue, designing different instruments for mobilizing capital, working capital management. The best example that I will give you, that COVID situations and the organizations are facing the problem during COVID. Okay? It has adversely affecting on 3 departments. So all the departments, so mostly I'm talking about marketing, finance, and HR. During this situation, it is very difficult to make a payment to the employee. It is very difficult to get the payments from the suppliers. Then it is very difficult to get the arrange the capital, working capital. In this case, how the organizations should run and how we should manage all these things. That is called as finance and strategic management. Next. Marketing and strategic management. Marketing manager contributes their efforts in strategic management process by providing information on 4P's marketing mix analysis and 3P extended mix analysis. Apart from this, they support the process by providing information on consumer behavior and market segmentation. Okay. 4P's: product, price, promotion, and place. It is a mix. Always we have to change. And extended marketing means people, process, and physical evidence. So apart from these 4P's, 4P's will help you during strategic situation. Apart from that, marketing department of the organizations will continuously give the informations regarding consumers' behavior, market segmentation, if a new product has came in the market. Likewise, informations which is affecting on the sell of organizations will be given, and during this process, organizations will take the strategic steps. Next. Human resource and strategic management. Contribution of human resources to the strategic management includes HR planning, formulating policies relating to recruitment, retaining, selection, training, development, performance, analysis and development, wage and salary administration, management of incentives, organizational structure, climate and development, human resource values, human relations, etc. See, human resource management and strategic human resource management. Strategic human resource management means in case of turbulence, in case of problem, how we are going to manage these organizations. Okay? That is human resource and strategic management. It has concern with each other. Next. Next. Now, what are the very challenges being faced by the strategic management team? Technological advancement first. Second, product and service innovation. Global issues, quality issues, technological advancements. That's what happened. Key right now, what is going on? Technological advancements, computerization is going very highly and heavily. And due to that, what happens? The small business firms, they are unable to cope up with others. So what they have to done means they will be in the problem. So they will have to plan the contingency. They will have to go for the contingency planning in order to cope up with them. See, strategic main aim of strategic management is that you have to compete with your arch rivals, competitors, or you have to gain the strategic position, advancement. So take example that key before 10 years back, the computerization has started in banking sector. So these private banks, they came up with the infrastructure, physical evidence, process, people, and they started in a, they started or they invaded in Indian territory. So what happened that most of the consumer group has been attracted toward them because of the glamour and the kinds of the services being provided by them. Now, on the same time, Maharashtra Bank, State Bank, Cooperative Bank, they were not able to bring this computerization at all of a sudden. So what has happened? It has really affected on their performance. So what they have done, they have designed their corporate level strategy. Their head or their CEO, top management has allocated the resources we can call as funds, and they have brought the computerization and they competed. They competed with the rest of the private banks, and they have retained their position in the market. What happens because of this? Sometimes any organizations may lose their survival. I mean, they will be totally closed down, like it is happening in the Patta Samstha, Credit Cooperative Society, because they can't afford this much of challenges and this much of money which is required funds. So they start their survival is very difficult. But you have seen that the state banks, national banks, okay, still they are managed and still they are functioning and they are providing at par services. That is called as technological advancement, products and service innovation. Same way, same take example of banking sector. They are also innovated the various products, services. Earlier bank was meant for what? Bank was meant for only keeping your deposits, saving on current accounts. But now you are seeing bank is giving house finance, bank is giving gold finance, bank is giving education loan, bank is giving travel tourism loan, bank is giving agricultural loan. Means for in every sector, bank has developed enormously their products. That is called innovation, and this is required. This is required in order to sustain yourself. Strategic management. The role of strategy is to survive the organizations. And I told you in the beginning itself that who survives? Neither strongest nor intelligent, who survives, who makes the changes. So hence you find that in the current era, you find a lot of changes and reformations, restructuring. Means this organization has changed their shapes, organization changed their functioning. Marketing, you find that a lot of companies are doing marketing, means online marketing. Now in case of human resource management, because of this COVID, this contingency strategy that we are using, that work from home, means human resources, they are working from home. Physical attendance is not required. And students, where they have to attend the lectures, now what they are doing, they are attending the online lectures. Okay? So these are the challenges, global issues. Global issues means issues relating to the world. It is very difficult to reach out to the global organizations. For that, organization has to spare the fund and they have to develop the infrastructure. We have seen that now our Bank of Maharashtra, State Bank of India, they are having their international operations. Earlier, it was very difficult for them to go in the international market. But now State Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, they are operating worldwide. That is globalization, quality issues, total quality management, social issues, total quality management, TQM is a practice in operations management. Total quality management is a tool for what? Quality, maintaining the quality. Social issues, organizing is the part and parcel of the society. Mission of any organization based on society. Social responsibility is the management obligation, protection organizations and society's interest. What after all, at the end we will find that what for the organizations are functioning, they are having the social vision and social mission in order to cater the need of society. We are going to see all these things in our next lecture, that is vision and mission. Vision and mission of the organization has to be socially inclined. It must be inclined with the society. Social inclination is required because we are working for the society. Hence, you get the vision and mission of any organizations. You will find they are working on behalf of for the benefit of society. That is called as social issues. Means you have to work for the customers. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi in the earlier days, he has said that customer मेरी देवता है, वो मेरे ग्राहक है, वो मेरे देवता है. ठीक है? So that you have to think in this fashion that we are serving the society to the God, that is customer, and in today's era, customer is the king. Earlier, the organizations were the king because only Colgate was manufacturing the toothpaste. There was no competitor, so he was the king. But nowadays, what we find that enormous substitute Colgates are in the market. Hence, we can't say that Colgate is the king. Now, customers are the king. Okay? So, this we have seen the strategic management in case of marketing department, human resource department, production department, finance departments, and all. Now we'll go for the basic things regarding the introduction, that is strategic management and business policy. Next. Next, that this already we have covered. This already we are. Next. This is basic model of strategic management. That we have seen that environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, evaluation. Environmental scanning means earlier we have seen in the previous slides and lectures that analysis, strategic analysis, strategy analysis, that is called as environmental scanning. Environmental scanning means OT of that is called as SWOT. Strength, weakness, opportunities and threat profile. What is opportunities and threat? That is called as environmental scanning. You have to find the environment, condition of the organization, that is competitors, position and all these things. Then The next is that strategy formulation, or we can say that it's a choice. After choosing, you have to implement the things. And after implementation, again, you have to go to the evaluation and control. If the strategies are functioning well, it will be continued. Otherwise, again, you will go back to the environmental scanning. Means whenever you had a problem, you will give a thought. Out of thought, you will select the correct thought. Then you will implement that thought. After implementation, you will find that whether the things are going on. If it is good, then we will continue with that. Otherwise, we will go back. Same way, manager is a doctor. You are going to a doctor. You are complaining him. You are giving him the symptoms about your body. That is called as analysis. Then doctor chooses the medicines for you. After medicines, the individual has to take the medicines. Individual has to take the medicine. That is implementation. And after implementation, doctor evaluates the results, whether the patient is getting cured or not. If it is getting cured, he will say you that continue this medical for 15 days, 1 month. If it is not there, again he will go for the analysis and he will change the medicine. The same basic model of strategic management are functioning in industry also. Next. Next. Strategy formulation. In strategy formulation, environmental scanning, we have gone through environmental scanning. Next, strategy formulation. How you will design the strategy formulation. Before that, we must know about the vision and mission of the organization. Vision and mission. मराठीमध्ये विजन म्हणजे तुमची दृष्टी, दूरदृष्टी, आणि मिशन म्हणजे मोहीम. शिवाजी महाराज होते ते सक्सेसफुल एक किंग म्हणून उदयास का आले? कारण त्यांच्यामध्ये योजना आखण्याची बुद्धी होती, म्हणजे दूरदृष्टी होती, आणि त्या योजना अंमलात आणण्याचं सामर्थ्य होतं, म्हणजे ते मोहीम हातात घेत होते, म्हणून ते सक्सेसफुल झाले. शिवाजी महाराजांना काय वाटलं? ही थॉट दॅट की वी शुड हॅव द कोंढाणा सिंहगड विथ अस. Immediately he has sounded the operation Kondhana, Sinhagad. Sinhagad is the latter name, Kondhana, Operation Kondhana. Then he has selected Tanaji. Then Tanaji has gone on mission. And afterwards, in the battle of Kondhana, we have won battle. So this is Mohim, which is conducted by Lord, our ancient King Shivaji Maharaj. Likewise here, in the organizations also, we have to conduct the missions. And vision means every organization have the vision for 100 more years. What the organization is going to do for 100 years, because when you establish your organization, you never think that these organizations will work for only 10 years or 20 years. Okay, organizations will have the vision for 100 more years, more than 100 years. So your vision, you have to specify the vision, why you are in the market. What is your aim in the market? That is vision. And mission means how you are going to do. Just say Tata Motor, they are providing customer, means they are providing the best services in customer vehicles segment. So that is what is their mission. First, they have started with the truck. Then they have gone in the small car segment. The U car called as Sumo. Then Indica is there. Okay, Indigo is there. Manza was there. Then new models are coming in the market. Okay, right from the domestic market, they have reached up to the international market. So for every product, it's a mission. Tata Nano is a mission. They have undertaken and they become a successful. So you have to set up the objectives and goals. Objectives and goal setting, we are going to get a special lecture. Goal and objective. What is objective? That we have discussed in your summer internship. Objective is your aim. Okay? And goals means actually what you want to achieve. The statement of purpose of committing the organization to ambitious or reaching the objective. Provide sense of direction. Means this mission statement gives the direction. to the organizations, where they have to go. Hence, mission statement and vision statement should be in the written format. Should be always written. Why written? Every day, every person in the organization must see what is their vision and mission. Then only they will get the correct directions. Right? In the strategy formulation, mission statement is very important. Then here, in the definition of business, we have seen who is being satisfied, customer group. What is being satisfied, customer needs. How are the customers' needs being satisfied? Distinctive competencies. Competencies means competencies, how you are giving the different kinds of distinctive strategies. In case of vehicle industries, why we are going running behind is Toyota vehicles, because Toyota vehicle is giving different features. That is called distinctive strategies. In case of watches, why you are selecting Rolex watch? Because they are giving some different kinds of facilities. We can say that distinctive means here in the strategy formulation, in vision and mission, we must understand who is being satisfied, what is being satisfied, and how customer is being satisfied. So this comes under the business definition. This comes under aims, objectives, and mission. Next. Here in strategy formulation second, selection of strategy, corporate strategy, stability, growth, and retrenchment, that we are going to see in the, there is a separate chapter on corporate strategy. That is stability, growth, and retrenchment. Okay. Vertical integration, that we will see. Business strategy, that is called as competitive and cooperative strategy. And functional strategy, that is technological leadership and technological followership. Corporate level strategy, they require for growth of organization. Then business strategies are competitive in order to sustain your competition, price related, product related competition, price related competition, that we will see, that is called as cooperative strategies also. And functional strategy is a technological leadership and technological followership. When you are following or you are leading. And defining the policy guidelines for decision making, that links formulation to the implementation. Next. Next. When we formulate back. When we formulate the strategy implementation is generally done. Next slide. Strategy implementation is generally done in three ways: programs, budgets, and procedures. Okay. Strategy is not a product, or it's not a gadget. Okay. It is a set of programs, it is a set of procedures, and for that you have to allocate the budget. Okay. So strategy implementation is taking in three ways, that is program, budgets, and procedures. For this also we had a separate chapter, strategy implementation. And evaluation and control is a continuous process. Those students who are having the engineering background, they can understand what is Kaizen. We are left with the 10 minutes. What is Kaizen theory? Evaluation, continuous process, continuous improvement, lean manufacturing. Always you should go for the continuous improvement. We'll see in the evaluation and control. Next. 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 Next.
Last slide.
These all we are going to cover in the next lectures. That's all. So here in this way, today we have concluded what is vision, what is mission, what is goal, what is objective. Again, I will clear that vision is in Marathi, it is called as Duradrushti. ठीक है. मुत्सद्दी जो असतो. Duradrishti means what we have to do. And mission means your mohim, karya. So vision has got all three parts. So you have seen your eyes. Eye. We see the things through eye. So eye has three things. One is white portion, one is black portion, and under that lens is there. So here in this case, vision has got three things. First, core idea. Core idea means idea from heart. Core purpose. What is the purpose? And big, heavy, audacious goals. I will get example. I think already we have discussed in the lectures also. When the Tata has decided to manufacture the car which is to be used by the middle level customers. When you have seen that couple was going on scooter, and because of the rain they were standing beneath the tree. Immediately he has seen that the couple is a middle class family, and they are moving on the scooter, and because of rain they are standing beneath the tree, uh, and immediately the idea has inflected in his mind that we should manufacture the car which should be easier to purchase by the small medium class people. So immediately he's called his engineers and discussed with them. Then they have decided that we will manufacture the uh, model that is called MLS, more for less for more, and they have designed Nano. So that is idea. When the things are coming in your mind, immediately you should react with that. If you are not reacting, that it will become a dream. And what closes fast, what dies fast in mind, that is idea in a closed mind. If your mind is closed, you had idea and it will be died very fastly. So when you had a good idea with you, immediately you should react. You become a pioneer. That is called as core vision. Means idea, and it should be from your heart that you wanted to serve the consumer society, customer society. That is middle class society, customer group. That is core idea, part of vision. Next is that purpose. Why I'm manufacturing? Purpose is what? Purpose is to cater the need of medium class customer. And third part of vision is BHAG, that is BHAG BHAG, big, heavy, audacious goals. In order to implement the things, in order to mm, uh, fulfill your vision, you are definitely going to get a lot of problems. That is called as big, heavy, audacious goals, BHAG. And that you have to overcome all these problems. Then only you will achieve your target or vision. So when we had a time, we will discuss about this case study. Tata Nano, they had a lot of problem already. They were started in production, manufacturing in Bengal. Then because of the political issue, that whole company is being shifted in Gujarat. And initially, what Tata was thinking that it should be delivered at the cost of rupees 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs rupees. But because of the transportation and change of the location, this car was sold initially in 1 lakh 90,000 rupees. Means 40,000 rupees more amount has been taken from the customers. So this is happening why? Because this is called as big heavy audacious goals. Tata has never thought that because some political issues are created in West Bengal, Sangur. So why to shift the power plant in Anand, Gujarat? No, because he has the core idea and he has the core purpose and he was ready to face the challenges. He has invested 1100 crores rupees more in shifting the company, but he has achieved his vision. That is called as BHAG. That is idea. Vision has got three parts. One is your core ideology, core purpose, and core vision. And mission statement is that whatever you want, that how we are formulating this strategy and how we are fulfilling our dreams. That comes under mission. So this all comes right. So In the next lecture, we will be starting with the next topic. Before that, I have downloaded one clip, that is strategic management in Hindi. You just enjoy. Thank you very much. Start up, sir.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है सोनू सिंह और आप देख रहे हैं सोनू सिंह पीपीटी वाले। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट और उसकी प्रोसेस। तो इस वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं क्या कंसेप्ट होता है स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट का और क्या इसकी प्रोसेस होती है। भाई स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस एग्जाम पर्सपेक्टिव से बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए इस वीडियो को ध्यान से देखना एंड तक। इस टॉपिक को जरूर करके जाना अच्छे से, ये आते ही आता है पेपर में। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं कंसेप्ट ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट से। Strategic management is all about identification and description of strategies that managers can carry so as to achieve better performance and a competitive advantage for their organization. अब strategic management क्या होता है? Identification और description of strategies होता है जो managers बनाते हैं, ठीक है? Managers क्या करते हैं कि वो strategies carry करके अपनी competitive advantage, अच्छी performance को ensure कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? तो strategic management होता है identification and description of strategies. Strategic management can also be defined as bundle of decisions and acts which a manager undertakes and which decides the result of firm's performance. The manager must have a thorough knowledge and analysis of general and competitive organizational environment so as to take right decision. Strategic management को हम bundle of decisions और acts भी कह सकते हैं जो firms की performance के result को बताता है जब वो manager उस strategy को perform करता है। और मैनेजर्स को एक थॉरो नॉलेज और एनालिसिस होनी चाहिए कंपेटिटिव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या चल रहा है, एनवायरनमेंट में क्या चल रहा है, स्ट्रेटजी बनाने के लिए और राइट डिसीजन लेने के लिए। ओके, तो अभी हमारे मेन टॉपिक पे आ जाते हैं जो कि स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस। द स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस मींस डिफाइनिंग द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रेटजी. It also defined as a process by which managers make a choice of a set of strategies for the organization that will enable it to achieve better performance. Strategic management process का meaning होता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की स्ट्रेटजी को डिफाइन करना कि